Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, everybody? Big D here, and we are going to be talking about Z Nation Season 1, Episode 13, titled Doctor of the Dead. This is the season finale for Season 1, man. We're going to go in-depth, talk about it. Now, if you want to know my full-on review, and this is, I'm going to say a lot, like about 50-60% of it. What I'm going to be doing here is what I did in my review, and review it over little by little, but also talk about more in-depth and predictions for Season 2. But I'll put a link down below to the review. Go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much for stopping by. And the pictures you're going to see, I saved up all of them from Episode 1 to 2 to 3 to all the way to 13, baby. We're going to be seeing a trip down memory lane, seeing the photos of the journey we went through to get to this spot. Thanks again for joining me, and baby, Z Nation, Sci-Fi's news show. We started, man, with zombie babies, to zombie bears, to radioactive zombies, to cannibals, to zombie tornadoes. Holy crap, they did it all within one season, man. And The Walking Dead, it took them damn 5 seasons just to get to cannibals. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is a show that is like none other, baby. This show really does know how to keep it on its toes. It knows how to bring the humor. It knows how to bring the swag. It knows how to bring the action. It knows how to bring the dialogue. It knows how to bring those funny moments when it needs to be. It knows how to bring the serious moments when it tries to be. Now, Doctor of the Dead. Basically, let me talk first about... Now, again, this is spoilers. If you don't know, spoiler alert, spoilers. Murphy shed his skin at the end of the episode. Now, we did not see Murphy he walked naked, basically, but we did not see his face. We don't know. Basically, what I'm getting from this is either he's reincarnated, he's been rebirthed, he's been, how do I say it, from Lilith to blood. He's basically been rebirthed, man, and it's, he's basically like a god now. Now, he's not literally a god, but he's basically god to the zombies. I mean, I don't know if he still has his powers. I'm assuming he does. But that's what I want to talk about, man. He was shedding his skin. That's really weird. And that's a good effect when they were picking up his skin. And it kind of like resembled his face in a way. Very, very good effect. And very handcrafted. I love it. And the props to Sci-Fi and the Asylum, man, for doing that. Very, very good. But, so yeah, I can't get my head around why did Murphy leave the group. Now I know he was scared and he was the one who caused the nuke thing to go off by accident because he wanted to get out. He doesn't want to be probed and used as a little monkey. But overall, still you went on this whole journey, 13 weeks, basically technically 10 or 11 weeks, not counting. Like this including Mac and Addie episode. Other than that, those episodes, it was kind of not a waste. This season was very well good, but there are a couple episodes that were not meant, that shouldn't have been in here, that were kind of super wasteful, where you're like, nah, we don't need them in here, bro. But still, the whole journey was a waste when you think about it. It's like we traveled all across America, the United States, just for him to start this 3 nukes heading towards Citizen Z, heading towards the base, and heading to who else, God knows what. But the nukes, for one thing, why is it heading towards Citizen Z? And I thought Citizen Z was very powerful. We could hack into anything. I'm pretty sure it could stop that nuke from going off. I can't confirm or not whether Citizen Z will die when that nuke is going towards him. I know his last words were, God, I hate the apocalypse. But that doesn't mean he's dying. We'll obviously see DJ Qualls in Season 2, I'm assuming. He may just be dead and that's it. But still, I think if they were going to kill him off, they would have showed the rocket or the nuke actually hit him or blow up the base. So maybe, I heard a rumor, I heard a comment on Facebook or something on Twitter, that Murphy could now do telekinesis and he'll stop the nukes from going off. But if they go in the atmosphere or on the sky, all hell's gonna break loose also. So basically everyone's screwed, but hopefully they'll still live. Murphy is getting strong. He basically decapitated those 2 zombies with his bare hands. Now they were mutated zombies. So Murphy's really, really strong, man. This episode he wasn't afraid. He was at first, but then he was like, you know what? Fuck it, and he literally he basically wrecked those zombies. I mean, Murphy's getting stronger. by the hour, and definitely for sure, either Murphy will be an antagonist for season 2, or will he still be the funny man we knew and know and still want to love? I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about that in my predictions in a minute. Now the flashbacks with the doctor, Mr. Dr. Kyrian. You know, him himself, I don't really like the, not to be hateful or anything, but I don't know, I'm not saying I don't know the actor personally, but just the way he looks, the way he betrays, it's very creepy, and it's like, I've seen this before in many other TV shows where an evil doctor, an evil man comes and he wants to stick needles into people and everything, so we've seen it all before, but the way he interprets it, you know, the flashbacks were weird. I like the Ebola little thing. That's right to put Ebola on there. I just like the stuff that he does, of the needles wise, because when it first opened, you're like, this ain't Z Nation, and then it, was, of course. So it's a different feeling. But the Doctor, now either he's he's obviously an antagonist and he's a villain, and he's gonna be in season 2. That's why they were setting it up right there at the end. But I doubt he'll be like throughout the whole season 2. He'll probably die like within the first 5-6 episodes, or maybe within the first episode. But he's obviously gonna try to go after Murphy, and the group is gonna be like, why'd the hell Murphy leave us? That Doc voice, and then they'll end up, finding finding him basically. Mac and Addie, we saw a quick glimpse of Mac and Addie. Now, it is not confirmed because they did not show where they were at. Now, either they're with the Sisters of Mercy. I doubt it because Mac would be killed because those sisters don't allow men to be in that area. I'm assuming Addie got her shit together. They finally got out. They hit the Dodge, man, and they're on Route 66 on their way to Murphy and the group. But still, I doubt it, man. I doubt they were the Sisters of Mercy. I think she came to her right senses. I think, personally, in Season 2, we should get an episode basically based on Mac saving Addie. Because that could go a full episode on, man. No. Hear me out, baby. I know what we're talking about, saying, hey, we didn't like the Mac and Addie episode, but this one could actually go pretty well when you think about it. Because seeing him take her and saving her, and my hero, all that. Basically, to describe the season finale to me in my own words would be, the end is a bloody mess. The end is a bloody mess, mate. It really is. I like the ending. I gave it a B+, the season finale. But still, the way it ended, I felt like it was, because I checked the time when Murphy was trying to escape, and it was already 53. It was like, 7 minutes left? And I was like, how are they going to end this? And I know they're going to end on a cliffhanger, the last minute, but still, I felt it was like so rushed. They didn't know what to do with Cassandra. They didn't know what to do with 10K. They were kind of just, okay, what are we going to do? We're going to have to do this, we're going to have to do that, and, So I felt like it was a little bit rushed in a way the last couple minutes. I think the flashbacks took up the time. Honestly, I like the flashbacks, but they still took up the time. They only needed 1 or 2 flashbacks, not 5 or 6. It could have ended differently. I would have ended differently, and I think it was a bad decision to get Doc shot. I think it wasn't smart to get Doc shot. I don't know why the guy just didn't shoot him and kill him. He ended up getting shot in the shoulder or where the heart is. But honestly, I think Doc's going to be fine. I mean, he better be fine because he is a fan favorite. He is the Del. He is the Daryl. No, Daryl's more like 10K for Walking Dead. Del in The Walking Dead is more like the Doc, shall I say. So overall, if Doc dies, I'm going to be super pissed, but it's not going to make me stop watching the show. But I want him to go out emotionally. I want him to go out badass, not, he got shot near the heart. He died. So, I have a question. Is Cassandra dead? I don't know, because it was going so fast for me. I didn't even know what happened. Last thing I know, she got shot. I don't know if 10K went to her or something, or if she's actually dead. I mean, she was a zombie, but she was human yet / zombie. I don't know. So is she alive, man? Tell me down below. Now, my predictions for season 2. Mac and Addie will find Murphy. That's just my opinion. They'll find Murphy, and either he will be a villain, or he'll eat one of them, or I don't know. That's just a prediction. Murphy is like a new god, basically. He's reincarnated, like I said. The nuke will blow up at Citizen Z's base, but he will still be alive. And Murphy has been mutated. That's what I think. I think he's been mutated into something new, into a godly manner of sorts. So, really, that's it, man, for the Z Nation talk. I mean, overall, pros to cons, like I told you. My cons, It didn't feel like Z Nation. That was a little bit 50-50, but it was also a very slow, not very slow, but there were slow parts, and there were parts where there was a need for the flashbacks, and the last minute kind of felt rushed. And I like the cliffhanger, don't get me wrong, but it still felt like, oh my gosh, there's lights going everywhere, and the cameras, and the lights, oh my god, I can't see anything. Those type of moments. But the pros for sure are the actions, the flashbacks. It feels different. The Helix feeling, the humor, and the ending. Because you know what? It's not a democracy. Overall, B+ for Z Nation Doctor of the Dead. Put your questions down below, and I will be doing a Q&A pretty soon. Because don't forget, I will be doing another predictions for season 2, but not as of now. But I am, guys. I'm going to be doing a podcast, and it may be 20, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, I don't know, whatever the hell I want it to be. I'll try to make it about 20 minutes. I'm going to be reviewing all of Season 1. All. Going through each, telling my top 10 episodes, my top 5, my top 3 characters, everything. Going more in depth. This was just for Doctor of the Dead. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed Z Nation. It's going to return in 2015. Are you ready? Overall, thanks so much. Remember, put your questions down below. I'll answer it in my next Z Nation topic video. Don't forget, this Sunday I am reviewing The Librarians on TNT. I also review shows like Arrow, Flash, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Gotham, Bones, Grace Point, Constantine. More and more to come, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much. Hope all you enjoyed. May the Spock be with you always.